Now let's get a round of applause. Bring your meeting on tonight, Erica Patrick.
Good evening. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Erica Patrick. Your maid of honor for tonight, and Courtney's lifelong best friend. I would like to begin by saying how truly honored I was the night Courtney asked me to be her maid of honor, and how pleasantly surprised and thrilled I could have been to stand by her today. However, you all should know that I completely earned this title. There's no other way to say it. Courtney and I have spent our lives together, from elementary school to Sunday school, which our parents forced us to go to well into our senior year of high school. Thank you, Dawn and Marilyn. And then from Shannon Senior High School to Kent State University. And finally, from Tampa to currently living 2 minutes away from each other. I just love my weekly visits. We have so many memories over the years. Although most of which are probably too inappropriate to share, I will do so anyways. Courtney has had many nicknames over the years. I've known her as Court, Princess Courtney, her brief stint as CK, an admiration of her brother DK, roommate, Renesmee, and finally, Savannah. Most importantly, though, as I pay homage to Grey's Anatomy, one of our past sessions, I have known her as my person. Honestly, my friendship with Courtney is without a doubt my longest friendship. Even though I knew she was my best friend in high school, our time at Kent State truly solidified this notion. She's rocked with me at my best and cried with me at my worst. Her friendship means the world to me. She's a sister I never had, and I have 5. Just so you're aware, none of them are here tonight. That's the only reason I can get away with saying that. Throughout her life, Courtney has had a fair share of people that either want to be her or want to be her best friend. Titles taken. This is absolutely a reflection of Courtney's warm, fun-loving, and welcoming personality. And there are a million more positive attributes that make up our beautiful bride today, so I'd like to share some of those. Courtney is brutally honest, which is great, but sometimes you just want to be told a lie. No, that shirt doesn't create the illusion of a spare tire around your waist. Yes, Erica, your voice is the most soothing thing I've ever heard. She is charming, considerate, and thoughtful. She shows amazing compassion to people in her career and in her life. She is stubborn and headstrong. And Mike, if I may just give you a piece of happily ever after advice, she is always right. I will repeat, Courtney is always right. We know. She said I usually am. Thank you. As all of Kent State, the Rock Bar in Fort Lauderdale, most of you here, and I can attest to, this Courtney that you see today is a well-refined, mature version of a Courtney we once knew. For those of you who don't know, Courtney and I lived together throughout all 4 years at Kent State. Prior to moving in, we listened to the warnings and the advice about living with friends, but we had no question in our minds. And thankfully, we had no reason to be concerned. Mr. Paglia, could you raise your hand at this time? Mr. Paglia, you still owe us lunch. Here we are today. Mr. Paglia was our senior high history teacher, and we're still best friends. Yeah, I'm sorry, Blaze Paglia. In all honesty, you truly learned a lot about each other, probably too much, while living in a dorm with 5 other girls. Without Kent State, Courtney's alter ego, Savannah with a lip, would never be born, and I may have never gained that freshman 500. Over no way to imagine what I would feel on the day my best friend gets married. Well, the day is finally here, and I am without doubt overflowing with pride, happiness, and love. Unfortunately, though, this dress doesn't hold a candle to your 10th grade homecoming dress. Hard to top that one. With all jokes aside, Courtney, you look absolutely exquisite, and luckily you have the perfect accessory on your arm, Michael Allen Jackson. Now, Courtney has had her fair share of fantasy husbands over the years, some of which came from the top 10 of our graduating class. Others were celebrities. I would like to include Usher Raymond, Matthew McConaughey, Hot R.A. Tony, Zac Efron, Chuck Bass, Beautiful Baby, and any vampire you can think of. Even though we were really hoping for a celebrity, I never imagined that it would be Michael Jackson. But in the words of the ever so eloquent Claire Stanton, you found yourself a fine brother. To my best friend's husband, Mike, thank you. Only you have the ability to make Courtney the happiest I have ever seen her. You are a true gentleman in every sense of the word. You are a great friend, a great father, and I know that you will be a phenomenal husband. I'm so happy that Courtney has found her perfect match. You two are truly an extraordinary couple. Now, Mike claims it took a little while for him to convince Courtney how awesome he was. On the other hand, Courtney said she realized she was in love with Mike the moment she knew she couldn't live without him, which, Mrs. Jackson, that was probably on the first date. As the maid of honor, I get to include myself in this. I realized it was love the moment I saw Mike capture Courtney in his shirt in a dance-off. No further explanation is needed, but without a doubt, it was the best dance move I have ever seen. Also, I have to say I'm shocked you two didn't dance, I'm shocked you two won't dance your first dance to Baby by Justin Bieber. For those of you who don't know, it is rare to hear our lovely bride and groom call each other by their actual names. Instead, they use the term baby incessantly. Hey baby, what are you doing baby? Mr. DJ, that will be my first song request. And now on to your daughter Nadine. Nadine, you are such a sweet, beautiful girl. This is a testament to you, to your father, to the rest of your family, and to Coco for the constant love you give to each other. You will have a playmate for life. And luckily, you will always have someone to talk to. I know how much she loves you, and I know how happy she is to have you in her life. How wonderful it is to join these two families. Mike, you and your family have always had a special place in Courtney's heart, and today the two of you have strengthened this everlasting bond. How fortunate that Courtney is now a part of this beautiful Jackson family, and Mike, how amazing to earn